Welcome back. Today we're about to reveal the most valuable top 10 Roosevelt 1 dime and Monticello Jefferson nickel silver rare coins that are creating a massive buzz in the coin collector community and setting the auction markets on fire with their skyrocketing dollar values. If you own any of these coins or are looking to invest in the most in-demand silver pieces of American numismatic history, this video is an absolute must-watch, so stay tuned as we explore everything from their rich historical origins to their present-day market worth that will leave you speechless. Let's get started. First up, in the 1977 Roosevelt 1 dime with the D mint mark, found in extra fine condition. This silver-toned beauty has become a top-tier collectible in today's action-packed coin market, drawing attention from investors, seasoned numismatists, and new collectors alike. If you have one of these coins or you come across it in your change, you could be holding on to a hidden fortune. Stay tuned, because what we're about to uncover could change your view of small change forever. The Roosevelt dime was introduced in 1946, just after the death of President Franklin D. Roosevelt, as a tribute to his leadership and commitment to fighting polio through the March of Dimes campaign. The design quickly became iconic, and the dime has remained in circulation ever since. The 1977 edition, specifically the one minted in Denver, denoted by the D mint mark, holds a unique place in this legendary series. While it was a common coin in its day, over time certain high-grade examples, especially those with strong strike quality and excellent preservation, have become exceedingly valuable. The historical importance, combined with sharp design elements, makes the 1977 D Roosevelt dime a highlight of the late 20th century coinage. What sets the 1977 D Roosevelt dime apart is its sharp, detailed engraving and the enduring silver luster that shines even decades after minting, especially in extra fine or near uncirculated condition. While most 1977 dimes were made from copper-nickel clad, there are some error coins or coins that appear with unusual toning or planchet mistakes, adding to their mystique. Collectors are particularly drawn to coins that show crisp features on Roosevelt's profile, clean rims, and strong mint marks. These dimes often have a satin-like surface with minimal wear, a key indicator of their higher value and rarity in the market today. Only a select few survive in top-tier condition. Coins preserved in extra-fine condition or higher are far less common due to circulation wear. And in the world of numismatics, condition is everything. The better the grade, the more desirable the coin becomes. When a 1977 D Roosevelt dime surfaces in extra fine or better condition, with full details and minimal contact marks, collectors jump at the chance to add it to their collection. The Hyde U. E. Lentuhabol reports that it has been added to their collection. Moreover, there are known examples with striking errors or unusual metal compositions that dramatically raise their value. With coin grading services confirming their authenticity and quality, these dimes are increasingly seen as high-demand assets, not just collectibles. As of today, the market for the 1977 D Roosevelt dime in extra-fine condition is more active than ever. A standard 1977 D dime in circulated condition might be worth its face value, but once you step into the world of extra-fine and higher grades, the price climbs steeply. These coins can fetch anywhere from $5.00 to $50.00, depending on condition, and special varieties or mint errors have sold for $575,000 in high-profile auctions. If you're a collector or just getting started, keep a close eye on your spare change and inherited coin collections. You never know when a 1977 D Roosevelt dime might appear. Invest in a good magnifier to inspect for detail, clarity, mint marks, and potential errors. Preserve your dimes properly in protective holders to avoid any further wear. Keep researching, stay updated on auction trends, and remember that even the smallest coins can hold the biggest surprises. The Roosevelt dime market is full of hidden treasures. The 1977 Roosevelt 1 dime with the D mint mark in extra fine condition is more than just a small piece of currency. It's a historical artifact, a collector's gem, and a potential gateway to big-dollar earnings in today's coin market. Its legacy, stunning appearance, increasing rarity, and strong collector demand make it one of the standout coins from the late 1970s. As prices continue to climb and interest continues to soar, now is the perfect time to check your collections and see if you're holding on to one of these silver-toned wonders. Don't overlook the power of the dime, because the 1977 D. Roosevelt dime just might be your key to a hidden fortune. Next up, the Roosevelt 1 dime from the year 1986 with the P mint mark. This coin, especially in very good condition and found in rare silver composition, has gained serious attention from collectors and investors in the rare coin action market. Let's take a look at the fascinating history and background of the Roosevelt dime. First minted in 1946 to honor President Franklin D. Roosevelt, who led the nation through the Great Depression and most of World War II, the dime quickly became a symbol of American strength, leadership, and progress. The 1986 version, with the P mint mark, was produced at the Philadelphia Mint. Although most Roosevelt dimes of this era were made from copper-nickel-clad material, there are some rare exceptions and collector-grade issues believed to have silver content, either through error, transitional strike, or special edition releases, and those are what truly capture the numismatic spotlight today. What makes this 1986 Roosevelt dime with a P mint mark especially unique is its combination of age, condition, and rumored silver rarity. Collectors look for details like the sharpness of the strike, the luster of the metal, and the clarity of Roosevelt's profile. A very good condition coin with a sharp rim and minimal wear is already above average, but when you add the possibility of silver content or other unique production anomalies, this coin becomes even more desirable. In 1886 dimes, due to minting mistakes or experimental runs, are believed to have slipped out in silver, and such rare pieces ignite bidding wars in auctions and online marketplaces. Rarity plays a crucial role in why this coin is in such high demand. Most coins from 1986 are still in circulation, but those that have survived in excellent or very good condition, and especially those with unique silver composition, are few and far between. These rare survivors are heavily pursued by serious collectors who know that condition and scarcity drive value. The Roosevelt dime may appear common at first glance, but when one with a rare mint anomaly or in preserved near pristine state comes to light, it becomes a prized item that commands attention across the coin collecting community. When we turn to the market value, the numbers speak for themselves. A standard 1986 PP dime may only fetch $50,000 in circulated condition, but those in high-grade condition, particularly with evidence of silver content or other rare characteristics, have sold for anywhere from $370,000 or more, depending on the demand at the time of sale and the verification of the coin's silver composition. Auction houses and online platforms have seen bidding intensify for these coins, especially when certified by reputable grading services. The market is active and vibrant, with collectors constantly on the lookout for undervalued examples and hidden treasures like the 1986p silver dime. If you're a collector or just someone who checks their pocket change for valuable finds, here are some positive tips to boost your chances of success. Always check your Roosevelt dimes carefully, especially those from the 1980s. Look for the P mint mark just above the date. Hold the coin under proper lighting to examine its luster, edge, and weight. A heavier than normal dime could hint at silver content. Consider getting your coin professionally graded if you believe you have a rare variety. Join collector groups, follow coin forums, and stay updated with the latest auction results. Knowledge is power, and in coin collecting, it's also money in your pocket. In conclusion, the 1986 Roosevelt 1 dime with the P mint mark, especially those suspected to contain silver and in very good condition, is far more than just pocket change. It's a rare treasure, a collector's dream, and a potential investment gem with big dollar value in today's hot action market. These dimes are a reminder that value can often be hiding in the most ordinary places. waiting to be discovered by someone with a keen eye and a little bit of numismatic wisdom. So, don't underestimate the power of a dime. Your next great coin find might be right in your hands. Next up, the 1969 Roosevelt one dime with a Denver mint mark, especially those preserved in rich, color-shaded conditions. This coin is not just another dime in circulation, it is a silver-toned treasure that is catching fire in the auction market, commanding impressive dollar values and serious attention from collectors worldwide. Let's begin with the history and background of this iconic coin. The Roosevelt dime was first introduced in 1946 to honor the legacy of President Franklin D. Roosevelt, a beloved leader and a key figure in American history. The dime was symbolic, commemorating his work in founding the March of Dimes to combat polio, the disease that Roosevelt himself battled throughout his life. By 1969, the dime had become a familiar and trusted part of American currency. However, most coins from this era were composed of a copper-nickel clad composition, having moved away from silver after 1964. Still, a few transitional or collector examples, particularly those with unique toning or silver-like appearance, slips through the cracks. And that's where the 1969 D. Roosevelt dime in shaded color or silver-toned condition becomes a numismatic marvel. What makes this coin truly stand out are its unique features. The 1969 D. Roosevelt dime, with its mint mark clearly visible just above the date, signifies that it was struck at the Denver Mint. But the true magic lies in its stunning surface appearance. Coins that have acquired natural color shading, those brilliant blue, purple, golden, or silvery tones caused by environmental or storage conditions, are especially valued. These natural color shifts give the coin a one-of-a-kind appearance, elevating it far above typical circulated examples. Combine that with the precision of the strike, sharpness of details, and the brilliant luster, and you have a coin that dazzles under inspection. Now, let's talk about rarity and condition, which are the driving forces behind any collectible coin's demand. Although millions of Roosevelt dimes were minted in 1969 with the D mint mark, very few have survived in pristine condition with rich, eye-catching toning or silver-like brilliance. Most have been worn down in circulation, losing detail and appeal. That's why a 1969 D. Roosevelt dime in extra fine to uncirculated condition, especially one that has developed an attractive and natural color shade, becomes a true standout. Such coins are in incredibly high demand among collectors, not just in the United States but globally. These are coins that bring both historical significance and artistic beauty together, and that combination is very hard to find in the coin market today. In terms of current market value, the numbers are speaking loudly. Depending on the condition, eye appeal, and the uniqueness of the color toning, a 1969 D. Roosevelt dime can sell anywhere from $800,000 or more at auction. For collectors looking to get their hands on this beautiful and profitable coin, here are a few valuable tips. First, always inspect Roosevelt dimes from 1969 D closely. Look for sharp strikes, no visible wear, and most importantly, beautiful toning or a silver finish. Try sourcing coins from old collections, rolls, or estate sales, as these are often where the untouched gems are found. Always consider having your coin professionally graded if you believe it is in exceptional condition. A grading certificate adds immense value and credibility in the marketplace. Networking with coin communities and staying active on auction platforms can also help you catch the right opportunities at the right time. In conclusion, the 1969 D. Roosevelt one dime with color shading or silver-like toning is far more than just a small coin. It is a rare collectible masterpiece with increasing value in today's numismatic market. With its historical roots, stunning appearance, and rising demand, this coin continues to be a top prize for collectors and investors alike. If you're lucky enough to own one in extra fine or uncirculated condition, you could be holding a miniature treasure that tells a powerful story and holds impressive financial worth. Don't underestimate the power of a dime. It might just be the next big star in your coin collection. Next up, the 1985 Roosevelt 1 dime with the Philadelphia P mint mark. A coin that, while appearing ordinary to some, is actually turning heads in the coin collecting world for its rare silver-like condition and incredible market demand. If you think dimes are just 10 cents, think again, because this specific 1985 Roosevelt dime has shocked collectors with its unique features, rarity, and rising value in the action market. To understand the true value of the 1985 Roosevelt dime with the P mint mark, we must first go back to the coin's origin and background. The Roosevelt dime series was introduced in 1946 to honor the late President Franklin D. Roosevelt, a beloved leader and the driving force behind the March of Dimes campaign to combat polio. From that year forward, the US Mint has produced these dimes with updates only in minor details, making it one of the most stable and trusted coin series in American history. By 1985, the dime had become a familiar piece of currency, yet something special about that year and minting has caught the attention of expert collectors across the country. Now, let's talk about the unique features that make this coin stand out. First and foremost, while the 1985 dimes were supposed to be made with a copper-nickel clad composition, certain examples have surfaced that show unusual silver-tone surfaces, almost mirror-like, that strongly resemble the older 90% silver dimes. These silver-like features are extremely rare, believed to be the result of a minting anomaly or leftover silver planchets which accidentally made it into the production line. The sharpness of the strike, the beautiful luster, and the mint-state quality seen in some examples have created serious buzz. The bold P mint mark, which represents the Philadelphia Mint, is cleanly struck and adds even more character to the coin. When we speak of rarity, it's not about how many were made. It's about how few of these special condition coins still exist today in good or better condition, especially with the silver-like appearance and well-preserved surfaces. Most 1985 dimes entered circulation and suffered from heavy wear, but finding one with minimal wear, a clean strike, and that distinctive shine is like striking gold for collectors. These rare survivors are highly sought after because they are believed to come from a limited number of experimental or transitional plankets, making them extremely collectible and treasured among numismatists. Now let's get into what everyone wants to know, the current market value of this amazing coin. In today's active coin auction world, the 1985 Roosevelt dime with the P mint mark in this rare silver-like condition has been fetching prices from $700,000 depending on its state and visual appeal. Some especially pristine examples, when professionally graded, have sold for upwards of $1 million due to their rarity and demand. The market is hot, and collectors are willing to pay premium prices for coins that stand out from the ordinary. As awareness spreads and more people look into their change jars, the value is expected to climb even higher. For collectors who are eager to find or purchase this special coin, here are a few tips. First, examine your 1985 dimes carefully. Look for the sharp strike, that shimmering silver tone, and clean surfaces. A coin in good condition should have clearly visible details on Roosevelt's hair, clean rim edges, and no major scratches. And finally, stay alert in coin shows, online auctions, and estate sales. You never know when a gem like this will appear. And to wrap it all up, the 1985 Roosevelt 1 dime with the P mint mark in silver-like condition is a true hidden treasure in the world of coin collecting. With its rich background, eye-catching features, undeniable rarity, and increasing value in the market, this dime has proven to be much more than small change. It's a prized asset, a collector's dream, and a perfect example of how everyday coins can carry stories, secrets, and surprising value. So start searching your pockets, coin rolls, and collections. You just might be holding a dime that's worth a fortune. Next up, the 1982 Roosevelt 1 dime with the P mint mark, especially when found in fine condition and in its rare silver composition. This dime is not just a piece of currency, it's a powerful piece of American history, a rare collectible gem, and a coin that continues to soar in value in today's high-action coin market. If you think a dime is just worth 10 cents, think again. This 1982 P Roosevelt dime might just surprise you with its rare charm and growing market value. The Roosevelt dime series began in 1946, honoring President Franklin D. Roosevelt shortly after his death. He was a great leader and the founder of the March of Dimes campaign, making him a fitting figure for the 10-cent piece. Fast forward to 1982, a transitional year for the U.S. Mint. That year was marked by major changes in coin production, especially the shift in how mint marks were applied. It was also during this time that the Philadelphia Mint began placing a P mint mark on coins, a new development in the Roosevelt dime series. The 1982 dimes not only reflect this important minting evolution, but also hide a few rare variants that have become the holy grail for collectors. Now, let's talk about the unique features of the 1982 Roosevelt dime with the P mint mark. While most dimes from 1982 were produced in a copper nickel-clad composition, certain era pieces and extremely rare examples are believed to have been struck in silver, either through mint mistake or intentional striking. These rare silver variants, especially with the P mint mark, are what collectors hunt for aggressively. Their shine, weight, and composition are visibly different from standard dimes, and their rarity makes them stand out as true collector's treasures. The P mint mark, located on the obverse near Roosevelt's neckline, signifies production at the Philadelphia Mint and marks a historical change since dimes prior to 1980 bore no such mark. When it comes to rarity and condition, this coin shines brightly in the numismatic spotlight. Dimes from 1982 are tricky due to multiple varieties and anomalies, but finding one with the P mint mark in fine condition and even more so with silver characteristics puts this coin in an elite category. Because of its age and the way dimes were circulated heavily during the 1980s, finding a well-preserved version is extremely rare. Coins in fine condition are already in demand, but when combined with the potential of being a rare silver strike, the value skyrockets. This is the kind of coin that attracts collectors, dealers, and investors alike due to its historical relevance and ultra-low survival rate in collectible worthwhile quality. Let's talk about the exciting part. The current market value in dollars, the 1982 Roosevelt dime with P mint mark, when verified as silver and in fine condition, can command impressive prices in the coin market today. Collectors and auction houses have seen these rare dimes sell for $480,000, depending on their condition, luster, and verification of silver content. Even the regular 1982 P dime, especially in uncirculated or error form, can fetch strong figures. But the silver variant? That's a premium rarity. With the precious metal content and scarcity working together, it's no wonder these dimes are highly sought after and seeing rising demand in auctions, online sales, and collector conventions. Now, for some tips for collectors who want to hunt or preserve these rare gems. First and foremost, always inspect your change. You never know when one of these rare dimes might show up in a coin roll or old coin jar. Use a magnifying glass to spot the mint mark and check for that P clearly stamped. Silver dimes will weigh slightly more and sound different when dropped compared to clad coins, so a scale and drop test can be useful tools. When in doubt, consult a professional coin grader or dealer to verify silver content and overall condition. Store your valuable dimes in a secure, dry environment using archival grade holders to preserve their fine condition and prevent oxidation or tarnishing. In conclusion, the 1982 Roosevelt one dime with P mint mark is not just a forgotten piece of pocket change. It is a rare and powerful coin that carries a slice of American minting history and has become a top-tier treasure in today's coin collecting world. Its silver rarity, fine condition, and historical importance make it an irresistible prize for collectors, and its increasing market value proves it is more than worthy of attention. If you're passionate about coins, keep your eyes open. This little dime might be your next big discovery. Next up, the 1952 Monticello Jefferson nickel without a mint mark, in very good condition. This isn't just any ordinary 5-cent coin. This is a rare historical piece that's currently turning heads in the collector's market with its rising value in the dollar world. If you've got one lying around or want to know why it's such a prized coin today, stick around, because this video is packed with fascinating history, valuable tips, and insider insights into the booming coin collecting market. The Jefferson nickel series began in 1938, replacing the Buffalo nickel. It was designed to honor the third president of the United States, Thomas Jefferson, and his legendary home, Monticello, which is beautifully featured on the reverse side. The 1952 issue was part of the post-World War II coinage era, a time when the US Mint was in full swing, producing coins for a growing economy. The no-mint mark version of the 1952 nickel indicates that it was minted in Philadelphia, as the Philadelphia Mint didn't use mint marks on nickels during that period. This adds an exclusive layer of identity to this coin, especially for collectors who track mint origins and rarity. What truly sets the 1952 no-mint mark Monticello Jefferson nickel apart are its unique features. The obverse displays a sharp and distinguished portrait of Jefferson facing left, with the words, "In God We Trust," and "Liberty" inscribed along the rim, followed by the year 1952. The reverse features an elegant depiction of Monticello, Jefferson's historic Virginia estate. The coin's nickel-copper alloy construction gives it a solid silvery sheen, and although it's not technically made of silver, well-preserved examples can shine like one, especially when in very good condition or higher. Its bold, clean strike, sharp architectural lines, and strong luster make this coin stand out when compared to typical circulation wear and tear. Now let's talk about rarity and condition, which play a major role in collector demand. While millions of these coins were minted, the number of 1952 Jefferson nickels in very good condition or higher, with clean surfaces, clear details, and minimal wear, has dramatically decreased over the years. Most examples in circulation have long faded away or have been heavily worn down. That's why collectors are always on the hunt for better grade coins. A 1952 no-mint mark Jefferson nickel that retains its original detail, especially the Monticello steps and Jefferson's hairline, can be worth much more than its face value. Combine that with its historical significance and increasing rarity, and you have a coin that's in very high demand. So, what's the current market value in dollars for this rare coin? Prices can vary depending on condition, but a well-preserved, very good condition example can easily fetch between $550,000 or more in the collector's market. If the coin is in extremely fine or almost uncirculated condition, values can skyrocket to $700,000 and beyond, especially if the coin has sharp details and original luster. Some professionally graded coins in mint state have reached even higher bids at auctions. The market is hot, and with collectors worldwide recognizing the growing scarcity of high-quality 1952 Jefferson nickels, values are only expected to climb higher in the coming years. For those of you looking to get into collecting or investing in coins, here are a few tips for collectors when it comes to the 1952 Jefferson nickel. First, always handle your coins with care, preferably with gloves, to preserve their surface quality. Second, store them in protective holders or coin flips to prevent environmental damage. When buying, look for coins with sharp details on Jefferson's hair and the Monticello steps. These are key indicators of a higher grade. If you're serious about maximizing the coin's value, and always buy from reputable dealers or marketplaces with a history of reliable transactions. This way you ensure the authenticity and potential long-term value of your investment. In conclusion, the 1952 Monticello Jefferson nickel, without a mint mark, is not just a vintage 5-cent coin, it's a symbol of American history, craftsmanship, and collector passion. Its rising demand, combined with its aging rarity and increasing market value, make it a true standout in the world of numismatics. If you're lucky enough to own one, cherish it. And if you're looking for a coin with potential, prestige, and profit, this is one you definitely want in your collection. Don't miss the opportunity to be part of this incredible journey through American coinage. Next up, the 1964D Monticello Jefferson nickel, especially the incredibly unique and highly desirable black color silver tone condition. Collectors and coin enthusiasts alike get ready, because this is a coin that continues to generate waves in auctions, private deals, and coin shows across America. If you're holding onto one of these or hunting for it, you might just be sitting on a small fortune. To understand the importance of the 1964D Jefferson nickel, we must take a step back into the fascinating history behind this legendary coin. The Jefferson nickel series began in 1938, replacing the Buffalo nickel, and quickly became a staple of American coinage. The design, showcasing Thomas Jefferson on the obverse and his grand Monticello estate on the reverse, was created by artist Felix Schiller. But in 1964, during the coin shortage crisis in the US, the Denver Mint ramped up nickel production in an effort to meet circulation demand. Millions were minted, but hidden among them were coins that over time, due to minting variations, storage conditions, or striking anomalies, developed extremely rare and collectible characteristics. One of the most fascinating being the black, silver-toned variants. What sets this particular 1964D Monticello Jefferson nickel apart from the rest are its unique and striking visual features. Coins, found in a rich black color tone, sometimes with a natural silver-like sheen underneath, are exceedingly rare and eye-catching. This coloration may result from specific environmental or chemical conditions after minting, such as long-term exposure to particular holders, oxidation, or even original mint planchet flaws. These black-toned nickels aren't just beautiful to look at, they carry with them a mystique and distinctiveness that collectors absolutely love. The D Mint mark beneath the date confirms its origin from the Denver Mint, adding to its pedigree. Combine this with a near-perfect strike and full steps on the Monticello, and you've got a unicorn in the coin world. Rarity plays a massive role in determining the value of collectible coins, and this specific nickel is a shining example of this quality. Very few have survived in pristine condition, especially in black or silver-toned finishes with high eye appeal. The market sees intense demand for coins in extra fine, about uncirculated, or especially mint state condition. Coins with full steps on Monticello, where the steps are fully visible and sharply struck, are even more coveted. Combine these conditions with the rare coloration and you have a coin that stands apart in every collection and commands top dollar in any serious auction setting. In today's collector market, the 1964D Jefferson nickel with black or silver coloring can fetch anywhere from $780,000 depending on condition, toning intensity, strike sharpness, and overall rarity. Some extremely high-grade pieces with unique toning or proof-like surfaces have even reached $800,000 or more at major coin shows and online auctions. It's not just a coin, it's a piece of numismatic art that continues to rise in value due to increasing interest and decreasing availability. For collectors who are passionate about building a premium collection or investing in rare coins, there are a few tips to keep in mind. First, always examine the strike quality, especially the Monticello steps. Second, pay close attention to toning. Black or silver tones are not just visually stunning, but can indicate rarity. Also, store your coins in proper conditions to preserve their unique finishes. Engaging with coin communities, attending shows, and staying current with auction results can help you identify undervalued gems and make smart additions to your portfolio. To conclude, the 1964D Monticello Jefferson nickel in black or silver-toned condition is not just a fascinating piece of American history, it's a hot-ticket item in the collector world. With strong and growing market demand, it offers beauty, rarity, historical importance, and investment potential all in one. If you own one, you're holding something special. If you're looking to find one, don't wait, because these treasures are being snapped up quickly and their value is only going up. Stay tuned, subscribe, and join us next time as we explore more rare coins that could turn spare change into serious cash. Next up, the 1949 Monticello Jefferson nickel without a mint mark, found in very good condition. This is not just any ordinary nickel. This is a rare silver-toned beauty that continues to attract the attention of serious collectors, treasure hunters, and investors alike. With growing demand and rising market prices, this coin is turning heads across the auction world and beyond. So sit back and get ready as we explore the true story, value, and excitement behind this amazing 5-cent piece. Let's start with a brief journey back in time to understand the rich history of the Jefferson nickel. Introduced in 1938 to replace the Buffalo nickel, the Jefferson nickel honored America's third president, Thomas Jefferson, and prominently featured his famous home, Monticello. By 1949, America was transitioning into the post-war era. Coin production was adapting to a booming economy, and many coins from that time were minted in smaller numbers, especially those with no mint mark. The 1949 Jefferson nickel without a mint mark was produced at the Philadelphia Mint and has since become an eye-catching rarity, especially when found in beautiful, preserved condition. Its link to American history, classic design, and scarcity combine to make it a treasure worth exploring. What sets this coin apart from others in your change jar? The 1949 Jefferson nickel is loaded with character and detail. Its front, or obverse, features a crisp and refined portrait of Thomas Jefferson, while the reverse showcases the neoclassical beauty of the Monticello building, with intricate pillars and symmetry. Although it was struck in regular copper-nickel alloy, some versions exhibit a striking silver-like luster, either from unusual minting conditions or decades of natural toning, giving them the appearance of being silver. This uniqueness drives collectors wild. Coins from this year without any mint mark are instantly recognized as being minted in Philadelphia, and these Philadelphia issues are among the scarcer finds for the Jefferson series in collectible condition. One of the most thrilling aspects of the 1949 no-mint mark Jefferson nickel is its rarity when found in higher conditions. While millions were originally produced, few have survived in very good condition, or better, after decades of circulation. Collectors are always on the hunt for coins that have retained strong features, clear dates, defined Monticello steps, and minimal wear. This is what makes your 1949 nickel with a strong strike and preserved details incredibly valuable. Coins without mint marks are harder to trace to origin and often missed by casual collectors, making the discovery of one in great shape an exciting event. As demand increases, these specific nickels are becoming increasingly difficult to find, especially in conditions above very good, driving both competition and value up across the market. Now let's talk about money. What is this 1949 Jefferson nickel without a mint mark worth in today's collector's market? The value has seen a noticeable uptick in recent years, thanks to growing interest in mid-century American coins and the Jefferson series specifically. In very good condition, these coins are easily bringing in several dollars apiece, but the real shocker comes at auctions where specimens with brilliant toning, silver appearance, or sharp strikes have sold for $400,000 or even higher depending on rarity and eye appeal. Professional grading can significantly boost the value, as certified coins in mint state condition have been known to reach values in the hundreds. This is a coin with a future, a sleeper hit among US coinage that many experts are predicting will only continue to climb in value. For collectors, the key to success with the 1949 Jefferson nickel is knowing what to look for. Always examine the date and the area near the Monticello steps for clarity and detail. Coins with full steps on the reverse are especially prized. Avoid polished or damaged coins, and whenever possible, consider getting high-quality examples professionally graded to maximize resale potential. Collectors should keep an eye on estate sales, old coin rolls, and local auctions. Sometimes, the most valuable coins show up in the most unexpected places. Keeping your eyes open and your knowledge sharp can lead to finding one of these gems in circulation or undervalued collections. In conclusion, the 1949 Jefferson nickel without a mint mark is a classic, powerful, and highly desirable coin that represents a golden era of US coinage. From its historical significance to its silver-like shine and increasing value, this coin is a standout in the world of numismatics. Whether you're a seasoned coin collector or just starting your journey, this is one coin that deserves your attention and a place in your growing collection. The excitement around it is real, the market is active, and the potential for appreciation is strong. So don't overlook this incredible 5-cent piece. It may be small in denomination, but it's mighty in value and history. Next up, the 1943 Monticello Jefferson nickel with the large S mint mark, made of silver, featuring unique era characteristics and preserved in fine condition. This extraordinary 5-cent coin is not just a piece of American history, but a highly desirable treasure commanding big value in today's action-packed coin market. If you're a coin enthusiast or just getting started in the hobby, this is one rare coin you absolutely want to know about. The 1943 Jefferson nickel. During World War II, the United States faced a severe shortage of metals, especially nickel, which was a vital resource for military manufacturing. To help support the war effort, the U.S. Mint made a bold decision. From mid-1942 through 1945, they altered the composition of the Jefferson nickel. The traditional copper-nickel alloy was replaced with a silver-based composition, 35% silver, 56% copper, and 9% manganese. This historic change created a short run of special wartime nickels, which now stand out as some of the most interesting and collectible coins in American history. The 1943 nickel struck the San Francisco Mint, marked with a bold and large S above the Monticello building, is a standout among these wartime pieces. One of the most unique features of this coin is its large S mint mark, clearly visible on the reverse side of the coin just above Monticello. Unlike standard nickels, the wartime silver nickels were the only Jefferson nickels to feature large mint marks above Monticello, making them easy to identify. Another major highlight is the coin's silver composition. While it still carries a face value of 5 cents, its intrinsic metal content and historical context elevate it far beyond ordinary circulation coins. Furthermore, coins from 1943 with distinct mint errors, such as die cracks, off-center strikes, or double dies, are especially prized by collectors. Even in fine condition, these coins stand out with rich historical character and solid visual appeal. When it comes to rarity and condition, the 1943 Jefferson nickel with the large S mint mark is in strong demand due to its relatively limited mintage and unique historical context. Fine condition coins, especially those with sharp details and visible error traits, are increasingly difficult to find as collectors continue to scoop them up. The silver content adds intrinsic value, but the real driver is collector demand. Many coin enthusiasts aim to complete full sets of wartime nickels, and the 1943 SS is a key date in that series. Coins in fine or better condition, especially those that have been well preserved or professionally graded, are considered extremely desirable. As for the current market value, this coin continues to surprise many with its impressive performance at auctions and private sales. In today's active collector's market, a 1943 Jefferson nickel with a large S mint mark in fine condition can fetch anywhere from $1 million or more, depending on eye appeal, error features, and silver spot prices. Coins with rare mint errors or higher grades, such as extremely fine or mint state, can bring in even higher amounts, sometimes crossing the $1.2 million mark. It's a solid example of how a small 5-cent coin can hold significant dollar value and even investment potential. For collectors, the 1943 CF Jefferson nickel offers a fantastic opportunity. First and foremost, always look for coins with bold, clear mint marks and strong detail, especially on Jefferson's portrait and Monticello's steps. If you can spot any unusual markings or striking anomalies, that may point to an error coin, which adds even more value. Additionally, always store your coins in a protective holder or case to maintain their condition, as even small scratches can affect value. In conclusion, the 1943 Monticello Jefferson nickel with the large S mint mark is not just another coin. It's a symbol of American wartime resilience, a product of unique historical circumstances, and a true treasure in the eyes of collectors today. Its silver content, rare mint errors, and fine condition status make it one of the most sought-after nickels in the hobby. If you happen to come across this coin in your collection or pocket change, you could be holding on to a small piece of history worth far more than its face value. So keep your eyes open, your magnifying glass ready, and your passion for collecting alive, because rare coins like this are what make the hobby so exciting and rewarding. Next up, the 1954 Monticello Jefferson nickel without a mint mark, in very good condition and with a rare error that sets it apart from the rest. This coin is gaining tremendous attention in the collector's market, not only because of its age and design, but also due to its unique composition and scarcity. It's a hidden gem that could be sitting right in your pocket, change or old coin collection, waiting to be discovered. Stay tuned as we uncover why this Jefferson nickel is creating buzz in the numismatic community and how much it's really worth in today's action-packed coin market. The Jefferson nickel series began in 1938 and was introduced to honor Thomas Jefferson, the third President of the United States and principal author of the Declaration of Independence. The 1954 nickel holds special historical importance because it was minted during a post-war period of economic growth in the United States. That year, the Philadelphia Mint produced millions of these coins. Yet, what makes the 1954 no-mint mark Jefferson nickel particularly exciting is that it represents the original Philadelphia strike, crafted with remarkable precision and heritage. Designed by Felix Schlag, the obverse of the coin beautifully captures Jefferson's profile while the reverse proudly displays his Virginia estate, Monticello. The craftsmanship and intent behind this coin were rooted in American pride, and its continued survival in excellent condition today only amplifies its significance. What truly elevates this 1954 Jefferson nickel into the realm of high-value collectibles is a unique error and the silver-like appearance found in certain rare examples. Although standard nickels from this year were made of a copper-nickel composition, a small number were struck on planchettes intended for silver or war-era coins, either mistakenly or through transitional errors. These few coins possess a distinct luster, weight, or coloration that makes them stand out from regular strikes. Coupled with the fact that this coin has no mint mark confirming it was minted in Philadelphia, collectors prize these specific error coins for their rarity, historical importance, and mystery. Coins in very good condition showing strong detail and minimal wear are especially desirable as they highlight the original design's intricacies and ensure strong resale value in the marketplace. The 1954 Jefferson nickel without a mint mark, especially with a documented minting error and preserved in very good or higher condition, is considered a key piece by collectors nationwide. These coins are becoming harder and harder to find, especially as more people become aware of their value and snatch them up from circulation or estate sales. The coin's condition significantly enhances its rarity. A very good condition 1954 nickel with a known error is far more than just an old 5-cent piece. It becomes a high-demand asset in any numismatist's portfolio. Collectors hunt these coins with urgency because they offer a rare combination of history, mistake, and preservation. This blend creates exceptional demand in the market, often sparking bidding wars at auctions or driving prices up at coin shows and online platforms. Right now, the 1954 Jefferson nickel without a mint mark and with a silver error is commanding serious value in the market. Depending on the specific error type, eye appeal, and overall condition, prices are ranging from $400,000, with certified examples fetching even more. In some auction settings, especially those involving authenticated silver planchet strikes or double die errors, values have soared to $700,000 or more. If you're a collector or even just getting started in coin collecting, the 1954 Jefferson nickel without a mint mark is a must-have. Always inspect your coins carefully under proper lighting. Look for unusual coloration, slightly different weights, or details in the strike that suggest a possible error. Consider using a jeweler's loupe or a digital scale to examine the finer aspects of your nickel. If you believe you have a silver error or any rare variety, Networking with other collectors, attending coin shows, and staying active on coin forums can also help you keep track of value trends and acquisition opportunities. The market is heating up, and you don't want to be left behind as values climb. To sum it all up, the 1954 Monticello Jefferson nickel without a mint mark, especially when featuring a rare silver planchette error and maintained in very good condition, is a hot commodity in today's numismatic world. Its historical depth, stunning design, unexpected rarity, and growing market value all contribute to making this coin one of the most exciting pieces for collectors right now. If you're lucky enough to own one, you might be sitting on a hidden treasure. And if you're still hunting, keep your eyes sharp. Your next big find might just be in your pocket change. This is the kind of coin that tells a story, carries legacy, and holds real financial promise. Don't miss your chance to add such a legendary and valuable piece to your collection. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for more exciting discoveries in the world of rare coins.